Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. I've had a lot of requests to do creme brulee. I've already done the caramel pudding. So I thought let's do it. It's so simple, everybody thinks it's just so difficult to make, and it's not. It's just got a really fancy name. The other name for creme brulee is burnt caramel, and basically very simple ingredients. So we're first going to review our ingredients. I have 3 cups of heavy whipping cream in this measuring cup here, and then I used my 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. Now this is not sweetened, it's just evaporated milk. That brought my measurement up to just a little bit above 4 cups, just a little bit above 4 cups. So you can see here. And it doesn't have to be exact. If you want to do 4 cups, that's perfectly fine. I have 6 egg yolks here that we're going to be using. And then I'm going to use 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and that's it. Oh, and I forgot cardamom. We're going to use some crushed cardamom in here. That's completely optional. We absolutely love cardamom in all our sweet dishes. So if you like it, add it. If you don't, leave it out. We love it. So we're going to add that in there. Then we're going to be using extra sugar that I will show you later on, that we're going to be sprinkling it on top. And basically with a blowtorch, I'm going to be making that caramel on top. It is a super easy yet super delicious dessert. And to add the cardamom in there, you can. If you don't want to add it, that's perfectly fine. Now, then we're going to have our oven, which is preheating at 325 degrees. We're going to do a water bath. I don't know if you heard my kettle go off. So the water is really nice and hot. And I'm going to fill these ramekins up. We're going to put the water in there, stick it in the oven 45 minutes. When we come after it is cooked or baked, I will show you the next step of how to prepare it for the caramel to get, or the sugar to get really crisp and hard on top. So let's start with assembling the creme brulee. I'm going to add my milk in here, my cream in the pot, and we just want to get this to where it's just gonna start bubbling a little bit on the corners here, on the ends here, and you don't want to get it any hotter than that. So I'm just gonna grab my spatula here and make sure that I get all my cream out of it. Once that's done, then we're going to temper the eggs in there. So you can see here that the eggs and sugar I've mixed really well. And to this, I'm going to go ahead and add my teaspoon of vanilla. And a little bit of my cardamom, and we're gonna mix this again and then wait for our cream to get warmed up. You can see here that the sides, in fact the top is started, like it has a little film on top, but the corners here you can see that there's a little bit of bubbles right there, and that's it. You don't want to warm it up anymore. We've got our mixture mixing right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over. I'm going to add my milk in here in the cup. It's just easier for me to pour it so I don't have a big mess. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to start putting the milk in very slowly, and we're going to be vigorously mixing it at the same time. can see here that I've got a really good mixture going here. And this, we're just gonna wait and see, they might not even go inside the creme brulee. But what I'm going to do is transfer this mixture back into my cup because it's easier for me to then be putting it into my bowls here. So add these into my bowl here. And don't worry about the little bubbles. We'll take care of that. Don't worry about that at all. And then I'm gonna get more of my mixture. So I have a little bit left, and let me see if I can just add it in there. Otherwise, I can add it to another little bowl that I have. So now I'm just gonna come back. I'm just gonna take the foam and I'm just gonna take it out, just like that. And I'm gonna do that to all of them. And then we'll put it in the oven. So you can see all these are done. We're gonna transfer this into the rack, just like that. And then we're gonna come back. Now we have this really hot water here, and I'm gonna take it from the side. I'm just gonna add it where it's about 1 inch on top, and then we're gonna close. So we're back. It's been about 2.5 hours, I would say, just because I got them out of the oven and I waited for a little bit, and then I just took these out, and then I dumped all the water out, wiped off my pan, put them back in, and then I refrigerated it for 2 hours, exactly 2 hours. I had put a timer in. Now, when they came out of the oven, they were runny, quite runny, and I wish I could have shown it to you, but I kind of lost that clip. So if you see here, it's set really, really nicely. So it is perfectly done, and I did get 6 out of it. So what we're going to do is we are going to use 2 types of sugars here. I have regular sugar that we're going to put on top, just like that. And you just want to move it around just like that until you have a nice even layer. Okay. And then we're also going to use this. It's a grainy sugar. It's more like raw sugar. It's brown sugar and it's raw. And I really want to try and see how this is going to look. So I have my blowtorch here. Now, if you don't have a blowtorch, they're pretty inexpensive. But if you don't have one, I would put it in the broiler, and I would really watch it because it can burn very quickly. So I'm going to do the regular sugar first. And you just want to make sure that you get everywhere. I'll give it a minute here. Now this is really important that you want to do this just before you serve it. So if you're not going to be serving it right now, don't do it right now. Just keep it in the refrigerator, and whenever you're ready to serve it is when you do this. Okay. Put that on the side. Let's do this one. It is hot. Okay. Now, some people go back once it's cooled down. This is pretty cool. And they go ahead and add more sugar, just a little bit more on top, and then they redo it. And I kind of like that because it makes it really, really crispy. And you don't want to hold your torch in one place, just keep on moving it around. It just makes a really nice thick layer of right. Now you could do the same thing. You could do the same thing with that one, but I think we should be okay. Forgot a spoon. It's not ready yet, so we're gonna wait just a little bit. This is still not ready yet. I just want to do just a little bit more. Just a little bit more here on the corners. So basically this is what they mean by burnt cream. Okay. It's almost there, almost there. I don't know if you can hear that. So it's done. You could refrigerate it just for a little bit, but we should be okay. So basically you can hear that, and you just kind of want to break into it just like that. And look at how creamy our mixture is. Now we're going to give it a try. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. Look at how creamy this is. It's for such an easy dessert. This is amazing. This is super creamy, super rich. And the sugar is just perfect because there's not much sugar that we put inside. So the custard is not super sweet, and then we hit it with that burnt sugar. I'm telling you, this stuff rocks. So give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. Send me a comment or two, but I'm telling you, this stuff rocks. Give it a try. I'm serious. Very, very easy and super delicious. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.